EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
You talk about this Jets defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Go street. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense for the Jets, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Hey, Crash. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's the option.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They go play action with Jackson. Steps away to his, and they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The sack will push him back only a couple yards, but certainly not what they were hoping for on 1st and goal. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Jaguars at 9-2 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 41, here's second down and 8. They'll give to Cook on the read option. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. But you talk about this Jets defense.
They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And that's going to be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So they're able to win that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about.
That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. DJ Moore, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets are able to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Jaguars 3. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines, and it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Warriors 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
With the score, Jets 14, Jaguars 3.
2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Come 19! Come 19! On the ball, now!
Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hurt. Ready?
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
18 Ramblers.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, this one complete. It's Rasheed Rice. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Warriors 70. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Rasheed Rice from 4 yards out. And the Jags go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Let's go now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
They'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Here's Jackson to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Going quickly out wide to Moore. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. No gain on the play there. Second down. Throwing is Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Now it's Jackson.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's fourth down. The kick by McManus is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's complete to Clark. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Jaguars 17.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete on the deep ball.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ready up.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 43 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to Taylor on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. All the option to give to Taylor here. And some room to maneuver. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14.
31. Jaguars 17. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. And now they're in the hurry-up.
19 Tiger. Check smash. Check smash.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Trap
line.
60. Trap 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Jackson now. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Jackson on first down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. DJ Moore. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, Cook trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And that last penalty makes his 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Street, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll set up to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on first down. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That's good for another Jacksonville first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Option play. Here's Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
It's a pickup of 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. Back to throw now on first down. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. 2nd and 9 now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
On the ball now. On the ball.
Number 17. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
60 Bobcat. Hurt.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Let's go now.
He's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Second and 6.
Middle. Cut.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
106 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Andre Yoshivas,
77 yards.
and the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
18 Rattlers.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 2nd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
They go quickly here out to Moore. Call it a gain of a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Jaguars will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
65 catch, 65 catch. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw again. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time.
Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go street. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point try now for Moody. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown.
That safety looks low now, don't he?
75 yards. And the Jets
That rookie safety looks low now, don't he?
Sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here. Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And
Shitting me.
You can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Jaguars 24. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because as you...
And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
McManus now for the extra point. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 46 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
You don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Here we go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Street, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Now back to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to